Okay guys, in this video I will share with you how you can use the higher time frame to confirm your trading activities before you place your trade on lower time frame. Okay, this is very important because after my last video on how you can use the trend trading strategy to milk the market, then definitely I believe this is very important because there are so many questions that have been coming up on that. And someone even asked a question that that I didn't explain the indicator I am using on the chart. Okay, and that actually shows that the person have not been watching. He has not been watching my videos within the past few days. Okay, because if you have been watching my videos, you will notice that I am using a custom-made indicator, which is following the trend trading strategy method. Okay, and of course I also said that in my last video that it is a trend trading strategy. Okay, and the custom made indicator, I have also explained it several times in my videos on this channel, and definitely this actually shows that I still need to explain more about this custom made indicator. But in today's video we will be focusing on how we can use the higher time frame to confirm what is happening on the lower time frame, or to confirm our trading activities on the lower time frame. So if you are here with me, kindly tag along with me so that you will get every gist in this video. Okay, but before I go fully into it, in case you're joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. Okay, and of course guys, if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. So I'm going to be using this particular asset, and probably maybe I'm going to prove it with another one. The reason why I'm using this particular one was because I actually analyzed this asset, gain explain yesterday, and I highlighted this part. Okay, this was when it got to the support zone at this point. Okay, it got to the support zone at this point, and I feel that okay, it may likely go back into an uptrend, because so many people will also feel the same way. Even the custom made indicator was trying to switch into an uptrend at that point because that's got into a major support zone. But how do we know what will happen around here? Okay, right now we are on 15-minute time frame. So what I usually do most of the time, most especially if the asset had been on a very strong trend, that is, it has been on a particular trend for a very long time. Don't worry, I'm going to cite an example on that. If it has been on a particular trend on a very long time, and it has been breaking out from all major zones, either the support region or the resistance region, depending on the trend that the market is on. Okay, so it is always important to do this. You go to the higher time frame to confirm. So in most cases, I love using H1, okay, to confirm what is happening on 15-minute time frame. But if I'm unable to see a clear picture of what I want to do on H1, I go to H4, and highest is D1. Okay, so that is daily time frame. Okay, so now let's go to H1. Okay, so this is H1. This is the same structure we are seeing. Okay, but this is what we have on H1. Let me show you on M15 again. Okay, so this is it on M15, just the way you are seeing it. Okay, on 15-minute time frame. And of course, I'm going to go to H1 right now. This is it on H1. You can see there are two different things. Okay, so just the way you are seeing it right here. And of course, if I should take it backward, like we all know, okay, like we all know, in trading activities, history always repeats itself. Okay, so if the current chart is taking a decision at a certain point, go and check the history. You will notice that such things has happened in the past also. Okay, so and that is why it is always important to understand some of these things. This had actually been on downtrend right from here, and it has been selling since then. So this is where it got to yesterday. So how do we know if it's going to break out below this, or probably it's going to shoot up back? Okay, so you can come to higher time frame, because we can no longer see that on lower time frame. So when you come to higher time frame, you try to see where it is really heading to. Has it gotten to a point where it can reverse? Okay, that's, we can have a possible reversal of price action at that particular point. Okay, so on higher time, and you should also know that whatever you see on higher time frame, it's always stronger than that of the lower time frame. So if you are seeing a support base on higher time frame, you should know that that will be stronger than that of the lower time frame. Okay, so that is it. So if you should notice right here, happen to be a support base on lower time frame that it got to yesterday, but check it out, we don't have anything really specific, I mean, around here at that particular point. So I noticed that right here is another support region, which is the major zone. So I was like, okay, it's possible for it to break out from there, because it is still heading to this, and if it breaks out from there, then it will want to get to this region. Okay, so that is why I feel, okay, it is possible for this to switch into an uptrend fully, okay, if this is strong enough. But if it breaks out, then there is also the possibility of it breaking out, which is most likely to happen, okay, of it breaking out from here and sell more. And you can see it happened. It sold and got to this support zone, which is this particular one, and tried to go back up a bit, but came back down and break out from there. And of course, it has got into this region right now. Okay, but if it should break out from that one, it's going to sell more. Okay, however, I'm not expecting it to break out from that one, except if the market, I mean, the forces behind the selling, I mean, those that are selling are more than those that are buying, that is ready to keep on pushing downward. But to me, this is where I feel it should get to before it can now take a proper decision of switching into an uptrend. I hope you have gotten that. Okay, so right from here, you can easily come to higher time frame to see if this can have a pullback around there, and later on continue with a downtrend. By coming to higher time frame to check it out, you will be able to identify that. And I'm going to show you another thing. Okay, like I said, it is always important for you to check this out, most especially if you are on a very strong trend. Okay, and check this out. We've been on this trend for a very long time. Check it out. We've been on this trend. This is where we started from. Okay, our entry point, our stop loss. See, guys, see, it has been breaking out from most resistance zones. Okay, let me show you the major resistance zones. Right here is a major resistance zone. It broke out above it. Right here is another one. It broke out above it. Right here is another one. It broke out above it. Okay, so you can see it kept on breaking out above the resistance. So here is another one. It broke out above it. And of course, here is another one. It broke out. It just broke out above this one. And this is what I did here. You can see I actually highlighted this region. Okay, so what I did was I had to go to H1 to check out what is happening on H1, and I highlighted it that this should get to this region, and if it should break out from there, then definitely it's going to buy more. Okay, I think I would love to go to H4 right now, because it's no longer showing at that point again. Okay, okay guys, this is how it happened. Okay, this is it. I saw this resistance zone. You can see it. I saw this resistance zone. So I feel it should go back into a downtrend right from here. So this is where I put the TP. But if it breaks out above it, then I know it is going to shoot up for a very long time. So it broke out above this and it started shooting up. So I had to target another resistance zone. So I was able to identify this region again. Okay, so right now it has broken out above that. So okay, so this is how you can use your higher time frame to identify where the market is actually heading to. Okay, if it breaks out, for instance, let's say it breaks out from, sorry, okay, let's say it breaks out. I mean, the market got to this region, and you feel that if it breaks out from here, where can it get to? Or is there any possibility of it breaking out from here? Of course, there is, because we still have another IA, okay, which is another major resistance zone. Okay, so if this is not strong enough, it can break out from here and get to this region. And if you should notice, it's obeyed it at this point and sold for a while. But this time around, when it got there, it played around there for a while and broke out above it. You can see it's targeted this region. Okay, so that is what you need to know. Okay, so when a market is on a particular trend for a very long time, or probably on a strong trend, and you see it getting to a major zone, so you want to be sure what will happen at that zone. Okay, so for you to be sure, you need to go to higher time frame to see what is happening on the higher time frame, where the market is most likely to get to. And if there is no possible place for it to get to that place at that particular time, then you can now say, okay, it is possible for it to switch the direction of the trend at this point. So you can now process your order for switching of trend at that particular point. But that does not mean it can still not break out from the zone. It can break out from the zone, okay? But at least you have more assurance that this is going to switch into another trend at that particular point. So you set up your order, and of course, you also set up your stop loss and your highlighted TP. Okay, so I believe you guys have learned a lot today. Okay, so in this video, I mean, in my next video, I will explain more about the custom made indicator I am using, since more people are still asking of it. Okay, so I'm going to explain how it works, the strategy behind it, and how you too can put it into use from your end. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, so like I always tell you, the trend trading strategy is still the very best. You can watch my video to understand it more. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash, and if you have any question at all, kindly drop your question in the comment section. I will be there to reply you. Okay, and of course, if you want to know more about my custom made indicator, you can send message to me on WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you also. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.